Team PCD KP here. I just got 6th place at the TheSideDeck Remote Duel Regional, and I was playing what I'm just going to call Mikanko Control, and I just want to show you guys my deck profile. So 3 Droll, 3 Ash, 3 Nib. These are for the hand trap lineup. For the Mikanko monsters, 1 Hare, 2 Huli, and then 3 Ohime. And then I'm playing a Dogmatica Nadir Servant package just to be able to search your rituals and draw cards. So 1 Maximus. And for the new edition of the deck, 3 Ashoka Pillar. If you guys don't know what it does, it's from the new Maze Millennia set, and it lets you search any equip in your deck. So going first, you can get starters. Going second, you can get like board clears, like Snatch Steel, and just whatever you need. If you add Arabesque, you can equip to it special Mikanko, and then it goes back to your hand. And then next turn, normal summon, add Snatch Steel. So it's really good. It helps the consistency of the deck a lot. For the ritual summons and special summons, 2 Ceremony and the ritual spell. A lot of times this can help finish out a game. If you get your opponent really low in life, you can burn them 1,000 per card you pop, and you get to pop equal to different amounts of different name equips in your grave. And sometimes that could be 3 or 4 or 5, it just depends. So for your equips, I'm playing the Snatch Steel, Angelic Ring, and the Reflection. It's a Snatch Steel, basically an archetype. Shidori and Fire Dance, all standard. 3 Arabesque, a good starter, and good board clear. 2 Prep. You don't really need to max out on this card in this version because you have a lot of ways of getting to your ritual. Nadir Servant gets you there as well. And this card is just really good because you get to set up like 2 draws and an Ohime, and it's just really consistent and helps out your deck a lot. Or at least it forces their hand traps, which can be helpful too. You'd rather them ash this card than ash your Ohime. And then instead of playing more hand traps, I said play Super Poly. And then Spirit Walk and Rivalry. Rivalry can activate Snatch Steel or Angelic Ring from deck. And then also, if you already have a starter, the Ashoka can add Angel Ring when you're going first to help negate spells, which can really help the game grind a little bit better. For the extra deck, for Fusions, Mud Dragon, Entis, and I'm playing 2 Garura. The reason why you play 2 Garura is that 1 is going to be sent a lot of times off your combo with Dogmatica, like Nadir Servant and the Maximus, but you play 2 because you play Super Poly. So if you go first, you could draw into a Super Poly, and you would need the Garura as a pretty consistent target. Synchros, Omega, and Herald. This is what searches your ritual spell or your Ohime. And then Omega, you can send it in something, and then you can put back like a Garura in itself, and then be able to send them again later. It doesn't come up very often in a grind game, but it's still good to have. Or you could put back like an Entis and then do it again, things like that. For the Exes, Break Sword, Downward Magician, and Zeus. No explanation there. The Vampire, it's just because if you Snatch Steel an opponent's monster, if it has a level, it becomes level 6 for you to be able to make an XZ with this. It doesn't usually come up, but it's a pretty good card. 1 Sky Crisis, Mirage, Secure Gardena. These are for making Maximus. You need these in the grave. Fairjeet, it lets you draw a card, put a card back. And SP Little Knight. So what you do in the combo, you're going to send Herald, Gura, and Fairjeet. And that gets you a ritual card, a draw, and a putback. So if you bricked on a card and you want to put it back, you get to see a different card instead, and then a free draw. So the Nadir combo gets you a lot of free card advantage. Then for the side deck, Kaiju package, I'm always playing it. I mainly, in this version of the deck, I sided 9 cards out and put these specific 9 cards in for going second. 3 Kaiju Slumber, the Double-Edged Sword, and the Harpy. These just were my going second cards that I played. So if in a matchup, let's say Nibiru, Super Poly, or Droll Warna is good, I could take those out as an example to put these in. It just depends on the matchup, but most times you're putting these in. The other good thing about these only being a 9 card side going second engine is you still have all of your main deck engine. A lot of times people would make me go first after game 2 or 3, and I would side these in, and then I still had everything to set up my going first combo, and then also had these as the follow-up turn to kill them. So it was really strong. And Ashoka can search Double-Edged Sword, which can like set up OTK. So it's really strong when you're going second. For the rest of my side, played 3 D Barrier and 3 Judgment. Branded is kind of a hard matchup just because Mirror Jade can non-target, banish, and they have other ways to kind of mess with you too, with like Chimera if they play it. Which they usually do, but anyway, it's like they can pop your cards non-target, they can banish non-target, and then other decks, Synchro decks, XZ decks, like it's still a pretty good card. And then 3 Judgment also we're going first, so you can negate evenlies or just anything you need. It's just, you can sign up a lot of the hand traps that you don't need to like secure the win and put these cards in, and it just helps a lot. But that's pretty much it for the deck profile. I decided to play this version with the release of Ashoka because it's just a very consistent, solid version. You have a lot of Ash bait, so if they do Ash everything else or negate whatever else, you can then Ohime and get the Mikankos out without any hassle or anything. And then also, like, I really like setting up Angelic Ring. Just every turn having a spell negate is just really solid. But I really like the card in the deck. And I got 6th place at the TheSideDeck regional, remote regional, and then I took it to my locals the day before and went 4-0-1. I just had 4 wins, and then the last round I tied with a branded player. So the deck's been performing really well. You guys should try it out. Thank you.